Hello everyone, and welcome to my first ever voiceover video. Firstly, I just want to say a massive thank you to all of my subscribers and viewers who over the years have helped me make this channel what it is today. The support has been phenomenal so far, and I'm really grateful for the interest that people have had in my videos. We've managed to just get, at the time of making this, just get to 75,000 subscribers. So yeah, I'm really grateful that everyone has helped me get to that. Crazy that I'm just doing my voice reveal now. I'm a little bit nervous about doing this though, I'm not going to lie, but I came to the conclusion that I wanted to change things up and do something a bit different to keep things interesting and to kind of push myself as well, as I'm not the most confident person in the world. I've thought about how I would do this video for a long time as well, and as you can probably tell from the title, the idea that I decided on was to basically do this as a kind of chilled Q&A video and go through questions that you've had about myself and the channel. So hopefully you'll enjoy this. If you do, please feel free to leave a like and comment anything else as well. So without further ado, let's get into the questions. So most of these questions are going to be coming from the recent post that I did on my YouTube channel, but I'll also be throwing in some other questions that I've made a note of that have been asked quite frequently in comments, etc. Over time. So the first question is going to be, why did you call your channel Nova King? So as you're seeing on your screen now, this is a clip from a game actually called Destiny. This was the first clip that I uploaded, and it was basically the last boss of the last DLC, and I was playing with 5 other people, and it was getting pretty intense, and just at the last minute I managed to get my super charged up, and it, as you can see, just launched it at the boss, and that happened to be called a Nova Bomb, and I basically used it to win the mission for everyone involved, and they were pretty happy about it. So yeah, that's where the name came from. So question number 2, are you planning on playing any other games? Well, I guess now that I've done my voice reveal, I could do some let's plays and commentaries and voiceovers and some other series and stuff. So I'm not planning on doing any, but I would like to in the future. I'm always up for trialing new things. Some examples of games that I've played in the past and really enjoyed, Skyrim was one of my absolute favourites back in the day. Yeah, it's still relevant now. It was such a great game, even 8 years after it was created. Dark Souls, I have enjoyed failing at that in most cases. As we've seen, Destiny, so shooters and things like that, I also enjoy. Yeah, loads of different games I enjoy playing. I'm always up for variety. So yeah, hopefully I will. When's the face and or voice reveal going to be? So the reason why I've included this one is because I just wanted to acknowledge the fact that it was the #1 voted comment on my recent post that I did on my channel. Obviously the answer is now for the voice reveal. It's quite funny at the time because the post was really to get some questions for this voice reveal video, but it ended up being the #1 question, which is quite interesting. Face reveal, not sure when I'm going to do that. It won't be anytime soon. I will see how this goes, and we shall go from there. But yeah, the answer is the voice reveal is now. So what platform do you play on? I play on PlayStation 4. Some people think that I play on PC. This is not the case. I know that my videos are uploaded in 1080p and it says 60 frames per second. but this is upscaled using my recording method, which is an Elgato HD 60. But I play on PS4. So yes, unfortunately I'm stuck with 30 frames per second, but hopefully with my gameplay and everything I can show people that you don't always need the best equipment to have fun with the game and to do well. So yeah, so I play PS4. Whereabouts am I from? As you may be able to tell from my voice, I'm from the UK. This means that I play on European servers when I'm playing For Honor or any other games as well. But obviously that doesn't stop me from playing with people further overseas as well. What is your total or overall reputation in For Honor? So now we're going to get on to the For Honor specific questions. So my total rep is 136, which I'm reading from my screen now. As most of you know, I play mainly the character which you're seeing now, which is Orochi. I have him at the max current rep of 70. Next one down from him is Shinobi, he's rep 44. As you can probably see on your screen now, all my reps as they are, I've got a couple of 4s, Warden at 6, and then the rest are like 1s or not even 1. So yes, what I tend to do is pick a character and learn that character, get really experienced with it, instead of like picking loads and loads of characters. I like to try and get a feel for the character and like try and master it. But yeah, I'm always up for trying other characters in the future as well. What character do you despise the most in For Honor? Okay, so I don't really despise a single character as such. It's more down to playstyles for me. So my answer is probably going to be a bit different as to what someone would expect. If someone were to pick the most powerful character over and over again and just use the most powerful moves over and over again, and basically just like the most elite thing you can do, that would probably be the thing that I dislike the most, purely kind of because my channel and the thing that I focus on the most is to make things a bit more challenging, go for the harder moves, so like deflects and then cancelling them into other things, etc. So yes, there's not really a single character that I despise. If I had to choose something, it would probably be one of the top tier characters. So for me, I'd probably have to say, and it pains me to say it because I used to absolutely love fighting against this character, it would probably have to be Raider, just because of all the moves that he's got. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I'm sure there'll be people out there who don't want to hear that, but that would just be my opinion really. Yeah, it's a tricky one, but yeah, it's more down to play styles. Obviously at the end of the day, it's a game and the main goal is to have fun, so obviously that comes priority, and people want to win, so it's understandable why people would choose the most powerful stuff. But yeah, as I've been asked this question, that's what my opinion would be. So question number 8, how do you train deflects? So now that I have done a voice reveal, one of my main priorities is to do more guide videos, and on the top of the list is to do a deflect guide. Now, the first video that I did, which got a decent amount of attention on For Honor, was a deflect guide almost 3 years ago when the game just came out, and that's kind of what I wanted to do on the channel, was to help people out by telling people the methods that I have used and that have worked for me, especially with a mechanic like deflects, which can be quite difficult and quite frustrating for a lot of people. So yes, you will rejoice to hear that I will be doing a deflect guide. It's one of the most requested videos that I've had on the channel. I always wanted to do more guide videos, but I got a little bit distracted with the usual uploads that people seem to be enjoying. Almost 1,000 videos later, here we are. But anyway, as I said before in the video, I want to mix things up and make things a bit more interesting. So yes, that will be the focus in the future. So please stay tuned and watch out for that video. Why did you choose Orochi as your main character? So this was mainly down to his aesthetics, how he looks, and down to his moves as well. So it was never down to him being a more difficult character or an easier character. It was plainly down to just how the character looks and feels. I quite liked the idea that he had just a single weapon, simple sword, katana, whatever you want to call it, and that he had access to some of the more difficult moves in the game and the most varied options of those moves as well. Really just liked the armor choices, the options for his weapon customization and stuff like that. So yeah, it was really down to aesthetic reasons and his moves as well. I thought they looked very cool, but yeah, just obviously personal opinion. But he was not the first character that I played frequently. Weirdly enough, and this might be a bit of a shock to some, the first character that I mained in the beta was a character called Nobushi. I used to go around just literally poking people and then running away and then coming back and poking people, and it was I found it quite amusing at the time, let's say. But that was a different time when no one really knew how to play the game. If you did that now, you'd get destroyed. So yes, anyway, let's get on to the next question. So last question is going to be, how do you create your videos? I use a MacBook Pro and I edit using iMovie. For my thumbnails, I use Paint. I know I use very sophisticated stuff, but hopefully that will actually encourage other people to make videos as well and show you that it's not that hard. You can use some very basic software. As long as what you put out is interesting and of good quality, then that's the main thing. I will potentially make a video on how I make my videos. If you would like to see that, obviously just let me know. But overall, I think that's probably going to be it for now. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Obviously, voice reveal, it's never going to be what people expect, but at least now you know, and hopefully I'm reasonably understandable and I make sense and I'm fairly clear in what I say. That's all I can do, really. But yeah, great finish there, Ross. By the way, yeah, my name is Ross. Give me a like if you enjoyed the video and comment anything else as well. Let me know how I can improve. But I will leave you with my outro, which people have given me fairly positive feedback about. And I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.